What if I told you that the greatest enemy of your heart isn't always old age, but rather the quiet choices you make at your dinner table? And what if there's a secret to protecting your heart from heart attack and stroke, a secret you're unknowingly casting aside every single day because you think it's worthless? Would you dare to listen until the very end? This is a story that will change how you look at food, forever. Hello, my friends, I'm Harold Bennett. I used to think I was strong as an ox until I turned 70, when my heart suddenly stopped for a few seconds. It was a minor heart attack, but it was the most chilling wake-up call of my life. It was then I realized I had been so neglectful of my heart, a precious treasure that had worked tirelessly for decades. I had spent my entire life building my career and caring for my family, only to forget that this most important friend was silently crying out for help. I faced the ultimate fear. Would I become a burden to my children? Would I still live independently, or would I be confined to a hospital bed, staring at the ceiling every day? That was the most expensive lesson, and I don't want any of you to go through that fear. I asked myself, how can I nourish my heart intelligently, effectively, without borrowing from my children, without worrying about the unwanted side effects of medication? And I found the answer. Today, I'm going to unveil 3 secrets. 3 protein-rich foods, even cheaper than tofu, stronger than eggs, and what's more, they are the most effective, silent guardians, protecting our heart from the risks of high blood pressure, bad cholesterol, atherosclerosis, or stroke. These aren't expensive pills or fancy supplements you need to hunt for. These are familiar ingredients, right in your kitchen, but most of us unknowingly overlook their true value, a value that can extend your heart's lifespan for many years, even decades. Imagine a healthy heart, a body full of energy, where every beat is a thank you to you, without worrying about costs or unexpected incidents. That's what these 3 foods can bring you. Are you ready to discover this hidden power? Do you want to know how these 3 superfoods can naturally cleanse blood vessels, stabilize blood pressure, and lower cholesterol? And more importantly, how can we combine them most effectively for complete cardiovascular health? If you feel my words touch your heart, hit like on this video right now and leave a comment below, sharing what worries you most about your heart health. I'll read every one, and together we'll find solutions. And here's something you absolutely cannot miss. Towards the end of the video, I'll share a special food, a golden secret, that anyone concerned about blood sugar and the risk of stroke needs to pay the most attention to. This is the final piece for a truly healthy heart and a peaceful, independent life. Every morning when you wake up, do you feel heavy limbs, shortness of breath when climbing stairs, or a faster heart rate than usual, even without strenuous activity? Don't be quick to dismiss these as just normal signs of aging. Because these could be urgent warning bells from your heart. I, Harold Bennett, once heard those bells but didn't understand. Now, I want you to listen very carefully, because what I'm about to share could change how you perceive your heart health forever. Did you know, as we age, there are 2 silent enemies that often team up to attack our health? They are muscle decline and the deterioration of the cardiovascular system. They don't operate in isolation, they go hand in hand to create an enormous burden on your heart. Picture this, our muscles are like strong soldiers supporting our heart in its work. When these soldiers weaken, your heart, the main pump, has to work much harder to push blood throughout the body. It's like an old pump trying to push water through a clogged pipe. And that pipe is our blood vessels. Our blood vessels, which should be soft and elastic like a new rubber band, gradually become stiffer and narrower over the years. Bad cholesterol starts to accumulate, like plaque in a water pipe, leading to atherosclerosis. And then, high blood pressure becomes a nightmare, pulling us into the dangerous spiral of heart attack and stroke. That's a tragedy I don't want any of you to experience. The fear of facing cardiovascular disease is a heavy burden. I vividly remember the story of Mr. N, 75 years old, a close friend of mine. He always lived a calm life, thinking he was healthy because he ate a lot of vegetables and drank enough water. But he was very hesitant to eat meat or fish because he feared getting fat, feared indigestion. He had no idea that the deficiency of healthy protein, especially the kind beneficial for heart health, had caused his muscles to waste away, and worse, weakened his very heart. One day, Mr. N experienced severe chest pain while gardening. His family rushed him to the hospital. Doctors diagnosed him with a mild heart attack. The reason? His blood vessels were severely affected by atherosclerosis, largely due to a diet lacking quality protein and rich in unhealthy fats. That was a painful wake-up call for both Mr. N and those around him. He struggled with rehabilitation, constantly living in fear of another stroke. Mr. N confided in me, his voice full of regret, "Harold, if only I had known these things sooner, if only I had known how to eat to protect my heart, perhaps I wouldn't have gone through such profound fear. I don't want to be a burden to my children." My dear friends, Mr. N's pain and regret are not unique. Many seniors are facing similar issues. We need to understand that heart health depends not only on medication but also greatly on what we eat daily. We can actively prevent heart attack and stroke right from our dinner table. If you've also experienced fatigue, shortness of breath, or anxiety about your heart health without a clear reason, please comment 1 below to let Harold know you're listening. Or comment 2 if you feel lucky not to have experienced this yet, so we can all wish each other a healthy heart. In the sad stories of Mr. N, Mrs. Mai, and even my own, we see a common thread, a lack of understanding about what our heart truly needs. But now, let's turn a new page, a page of hope and proactivity. Have you ever considered that your daily protein choices are not merely about muscle strength, but a critical life or death decision for the longevity of your heart? A decision that could keep you independent, free from reliance on medication or others' care. Let's explore together. So, what does our heart need from protein? It doesn't just need enough quantity, but the right kind. Protein isn't just bricks to build muscle, it's also the golden ingredient for creating enzymes that help regulate blood pressure, hormones that control blood sugar, and antibodies that protect blood vessels from inflammation. An adequate, appropriate amount of protein helps maintain the elasticity of arteries, reduces the strain on the heart, and supports the heart in pumping blood more efficiently. Imagine our blood vessels as vital highways. Good protein helps keep those highways clear, free from potholes, those bad cholesterol plaques, and free from landslides, damage from inflammation. It's a solid foundation, so your heart doesn't have to overexert itself. But what's the problem? As we age, our digestive system also weakens. The stomachs of seniors often produce less stomach acid, making the digestion of fatty red meat protein incredibly difficult. This not only causes discomfort and bloating but can also increase bad cholesterol, harming the heart. It's like putting the wrong type of fuel into an old car, it will quickly break down and can't run sustainably. We need types of protein that simultaneously meet these golden criteria, especially for our cardiovascular health. Easy to digest, not burdening the already weakened digestive system of seniors. Nutrient-rich, not just protein, but also micronutrients are directly beneficial for heart health. Low in saturated fat, the #1 enemy of blood vessels and the heart. Affordable, so we can maintain healthy eating habits long-term without worrying about financial strain or depending on our children. I have spent many years researching, testing, and applying these principles for myself, my friends, and my patients. And today, I will unveil 3 types of food that perfectly meet these criteria. They are not just heroes for muscles but also steel shields protecting your heart. They are cheaper than tofu, stronger than eggs, and the greatest gift you can give to your heart, so every beat is a thank you to life. To let me know you're excited and ready to embrace these golden secrets for your healthy heart, please comment "ready" below the video. Or, even simpler, comment 3 so we can discover these natural miracle foods together. Are you ready? Is your breath held in anticipation for the first secret, the food you might be overlooking right in your kitchen cabinet? I guarantee, you'll never look at dried shrimp the same way again. In the vast ocean, there's a tiny gem that holds immense power, especially for our heart and blood pressure. It is dried shrimp. Many people only think of dried shrimp for soups, or as a flavoring agent. But they don't know that within these tiny shrimp lies a colossal power not only for muscles but also for cardiovascular health, a power that few expensive foods can match. 100 grams of dried shrimp contains up to 70 grams of protein, many times more than the protein in the same amount of eggs or tofu. But what's even more crucial for your heart? It's taurine, a special amino acid that scientists refer to as the heart's bodyguard. Taurine not only supports cardiovascular function but is also a powerful antioxidant, helping to combat the aging of heart and blood vessel cells. Taurine helps regulate blood pressure by stabilizing electrolytes and reducing stress on blood vessel walls. This is extremely important for seniors because high blood pressure is a silent killer, leading to heart attack and stroke. With dried shrimp, we have a natural remedy to keep blood pressure in check. It also plays a crucial role in reducing bad cholesterol, LDL, and increasing good cholesterol, HDL, preventing the formation of plaque that causes atherosclerosis, one of the main causes of heart attack and stroke. Imagine this plaque being flushed away, so your blood vessels remain clear. And there's more. Dried shrimp also contains a significant amount of omega-3, healthy fatty acids dubbed liquid gold for the heart. Omega-3 helps reduce inflammation in blood vessels, prevents the formation of blood clots, and effectively reduces the risk of heart attack and stroke. This is incredibly vital for us seniors, where even a small blood clot can lead to devastating consequences. With dried shrimp, we're not just building muscle, we're upgrading our entire circulatory system, helping the heart work more efficiently and smoothly. It's a comprehensive solution, both nutritious and gentle on the cardiovascular system, bringing genuine peace of mind when you know you're doing the best for your heart. I remember Mrs. 2, 85 years old, after a near stroke due to high blood pressure and clogged blood vessels. She was afraid to eat meat or fish because they were hard to digest, and she heard seafood had high cholesterol. She lived in constant worry, losing the joy of life. I advised her to try dried shrimp, explaining that taurine and omega-3 in dried shrimp not only wouldn't raise bad cholesterol but would also help protect blood vessels. She started by grinding dried shrimp and mixing it into her morning porridge. Gradually, she added it to vegetable soups and stir-fried it with rice. After just 3 months, her blood pressure stabilized significantly, and she said she felt lighter, my heart no longer pounded, and I didn't feel dizzy when walking. She regained the joy of going to the market every morning, hand-picking fresh vegetables. That's the power of these natural medicines, bringing hope and peace of mind to her. You see, dried shrimp isn't hard to eat. It's easy to chew, easy to swallow, and gentle on the stomach. You can add it to vegetable soups, like loofah or winter melon soup, stir-fry it with rice, or grind it into powder to mix with porridge. Dried shrimp can also be used to make savory shredded shrimp floss, which is very convenient and nutritious, to sprinkle over dishes, enhancing flavor without much additional seasoning. So simple, isn't it? And the price? A 100-gram bag of dried shrimp costs only about 8,000 to 10,000 won, approximately $6 to $8 in Vietnam, lasting a whole month for snacks or seasoning. So affordable for a healthy heart and a life free from worry about heart disease. If you find the benefits of dried shrimp for heart health truly surprising and valuable, please comment dried shrimp below to let Harold know. Or, even simpler, just click the like button to spread this precious knowledge to more seniors. Just now, we explored the ocean gem that is dried shrimp. Now, let's dive deeper into another secret from the ocean's depths, a food you might have used to cure a hangover after enjoyable gatherings, but which carries extraordinary power to protect your heart and blood vessels throughout your life. Are you ready to embrace this second secret? This is the story of a silent warrior from the land of kimchi, hailed as a national food, yet its golden value for cardiovascular health is often overlooked. It is dried pollack, huangtae. Many people think of dried pollack as just a common dish, but it's a nutritional treasure trove, especially for seniors and anyone seeking a healthy heart. Imagine a nearly perfect protein for the heart, 100 grams of dried pollock contains almost 80 grams of protein, nearly pure protein. The most remarkable thing is that it has almost no fat, especially saturated fat, the number one enemy of blood vessels and the heart. This makes it an ideal choice for anyone wanting to protect their heart without the worry of consuming unhealthy fats that raise cholesterol. Dried pollock not only provides all the essential amino acids that the body cannot synthesize itself, which are vital for repairing and regenerating heart muscle cells, but also helps the heart function more effectively. But the magic lies in its processing. Through dozens of cycles of freezing and thawing naturally under harsh climatic conditions, dried pollock becomes softer, easier to digest, and particularly concentrated in protein along with precious minerals. It also contains a large amount of potassium, a mineral critically important for balancing sodium, salt, in the body, thereby effectively stabilizing blood pressure, a key factor in preventing stroke and heart attack. Potassium helps the kidneys excrete excess salt, reducing pressure on the blood vessels, making the heart's work much lighter. Therefore, a hot bowl of dried pollock soup for breakfast is not just a hangover cure after a fun night. It's a precious insurance policy for your heart, helping it start a new day full of energy and fully protected from potential risks of cardiovascular disease. I have a friend, Mr. Hung, 68 years old, a retired teacher, who was terrified when his doctor diagnosed him with prehypertension. He didn't want to start medication early, but worried about what to do to control his condition. He constantly lived in anxiety, avoiding social gatherings for fear of uncontrolled blood pressure. I suggested Mr. Hung try adding dried pollock to his daily meals, especially in the morning. I explained about the abundant protein, low fat, and especially the potassium that helps stabilize blood pressure in dried pollock. Mr. Hung began eating dried pollock soup with radish every morning. Radish is also excellent for digestion, helping the body absorb protein more easily. After 2 months, his blood pressure had returned to normal levels, without needing medication. He told me, his voice full of joy, "Harold, I feel like a weight has been lifted. I never thought such a simple, rustic dish could have such power. Now I not only feel healthier but also have much more peace of mind without worrying about high blood pressure anymore. I can confidently meet friends and enjoy life without fear." You see, dried pollock isn't difficult to eat. You can cook it in soup with radish and green onions to enhance flavor and nutrients, or shred dried pollock and mix it into a salad with fresh herbs and a little olive oil. Dried pollock is also delicious when braised with a little bell pepper and onion to boost flavor without needing too much salt. However, an important note. Dried pollock is inherently delicious and nutritious. But please remember, do not add too much salt. Too much salt will raise blood pressure, counteracting our goal of protecting the heart. Focus on natural flavors, or use other herbal seasonings like pepper, ginger, and green onions to enhance taste without affecting cardiovascular health. And the price? A large piece of dried pollock can serve a whole family for several meals, costing only about 5,000 to 10,000 won, approximately $4 to $8. Heart health doesn't have to be expensive. It's a priceless gift that nature bestows upon us. If you are also concerned about your blood pressure, or want to find a natural solution to protect your heart from stroke, please comment "Huangte" below to let Harold know. Or even simpler, click the share button to help other seniors learn about this secret. We've explored 2 ocean gems, but now, let's return to familiar ground. There's a food our ancestors called farmer's beef, dark as night, yet it holds miraculous power to cleanse blood vessels, keep your blood sugar stable, and notably, serves as a steel shield against the risk of stroke. Can you guess what it is? Yes, it is black beans. From ancient times, black beans have been considered a precious food. 100 grams of black beans contain approximately 35 grams of plant-based protein, which is very gentle and easy to digest. It provides all the necessary amino acids without imposing a burden like some red meats. This is extremely important for seniors with weaker digestive systems. But what truly makes black beans a star for our heart and overall health is anthocyanin, the powerful antioxidant that gives it its mysterious dark color. Anthocyanin acts like a cleaning warrior, helping to cleanse blood vessels, reduce inflammation within the arteries, and protect our heart from the silent damage caused by free radicals and oxidation. It helps maintain the softness and flexibility of blood vessels, like a clear, unobstructed river. Furthermore, black beans are rich in soluble fiber, an indispensable element for cardiovascular health and especially for blood sugar management. This fiber helps to reduce bad cholesterol, LDL, in the blood, a terrifying enemy of heart health. And even more importantly, it stabilizes blood sugar by slowing down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. This is particularly significant because uncontrolled high blood sugar is a leading cause of heart disease, atherosclerosis, and stroke in seniors. Black beans are a natural superfood 3-in-1. They nourish muscles, act as a close friend, protecting your heart and your entire vascular system, and help control blood sugar. A smart, economical, and comprehensive choice you cannot overlook. I vividly remember the story of Mrs. Mai, 72 years old, who had suffered from type 2 diabetes for many years and constantly worried about cardiovascular complications. Her blood sugar frequently fluctuated uncontrollably, leaving her tired, disheartened, and afraid. She always had to meticulously measure every bite, living with a sense of guilt whenever she accidentally ate something sugary. I advised her to replace a portion of white rice with black beans in her daily meals, and I specifically emphasized the cooking method. Mrs. Mai started cooking black bean rice, eating black bean porridge, and consuming black bean powder mixed with unsweetened milk or soy milk in the morning. After just 4 months, her blood sugar was significantly more stable, and her bad cholesterol levels also decreased noticeably. She told me, deeply moved, "Harold, I feel like I've come back to life. I can eat without constant fear, and my heart feels so much lighter now that all my readings are better. Thank you, black beans, for bringing me peace of mind and hope." That's the joy and reassurance that black beans bring to a healthy heart. You see, black beans are very easy to prepare. You can cook black bean rice, soak them first for easier digestion, make black bean porridge, or roast them as a snack. For those with weak teeth or difficulty chewing, grinding black beans into powder and mixing with unsweetened fresh milk or unsweetened soy milk in the morning is an excellent way to absorb nutrients quickly and conveniently. However, a crucial special warning: anyone with diabetes or prediabetes, and all of us who want to protect our hearts, please remember this carefully. When preparing black beans, absolutely do not add sugar. Preparing them into sweet dishes like sweet black bean soup with sugar will cause a sudden spike in blood sugar and completely counteract our goal of protecting cardiovascular health. Eat them plain, or add a pinch of salt, or use a little perilla oil/olive oil to optimize the benefits. With an incredibly affordable price and easy availability in any market or supermarket, black beans are indeed the guardian angel that every senior should have in their pantry. A small investment for a healthy heart, a life free from worries about blood sugar and stroke. If you are concerned about your blood sugar, or are looking for a natural solution to cleanse blood vessels and prevent stroke, please comment "black beans" below to let Harold know. Or, even simpler, comment 1 if you found this information helpful, and 2 if you'd like Harold to share more similar secrets. We've uncovered 3 silent heroes for the heart: dried shrimp, dried pollack, and black beans. But is simply eating each dish separately enough? Or is there a secret combination that can multiply their power, transforming them into a comprehensive tonic for your blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood vessels? I, Harold, believe true power lies in intelligent combination. Just like an orchestra, each instrument is beautiful on its own, but when they harmonize, they create a magnificent symphony. And your meals are no different. My dear friends, it's not just about what you eat, but how you eat and how you combine foods that truly matters, especially when our goal is to protect the heart from all risks of disease. Here's my golden formula to optimize benefits for your cardiovascular and muscle health, helping you achieve holistic well-being. Dried shrimp plus green leafy vegetables/tomatoes. Dried shrimp is rich in taurine and omega-3, which help regulate blood pressure and lower cholesterol. Green leafy vegetables and tomatoes, in turn, are rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, lycopene in tomatoes. When combined, vitamin C helps the body absorb calcium and protein from dried shrimp more effectively, while also strengthening blood vessel walls, reducing the risk of atherosclerosis. Lycopene acts as a shield protecting heart cells from damage. This combination is like a perfect pair for vascular protection from the inside out. Dried pollack plus radish/green onions. Dried pollack with its pure protein, low fat, and rich potassium help stabilize blood pressure. Radish contains natural digestive enzymes, amylase, diastase, and green onions are rich in flavonoids. When combined, the enzymes in radish help the body easily break down and absorb protein from dried pollack, reducing the burden on the digestive system. Flavonoids in green onions enhance blood circulation, helping to reduce strain on the heart. This is a win-win combination to keep your blood pressure always in check. Black beans plus perilla oil/olive oil. Black beans are rich in anthocyanins, fiber, and plant-based protein, helping to cleanse blood vessels and stabilize blood sugar. Perilla oil is rich in omega-3 ALA, and olive oil is rich in healthy monounsaturated fats. When combined, these healthy fats help the body better absorb anthocyanins and fat-soluble vitamins found in black beans, boosting antioxidant capabilities, reducing bad cholesterol, and providing optimal vascular protection. This is a perfect trio to prevent stroke and keep blood sugar consistently stable. You see, with just a little thought in how we combine them, we can double, even triple, the power of these familiar foods for our healthy heart. However, please remember this: avoid bad combinations. Absolutely limit adding too much salt, sugar, or unhealthy fats to these dishes. Our goal is to protect the heart from risks of disease, such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and high cholesterol, not to harm it through incorrect preparation. This is the golden rule you need to remember for a resilient heart. If you are ready to apply this golden formula for your cardiovascular health, please comment "golden formula" below the video. Or, even simpler, click the share button to help your friends and family also learn about these smart food combinations. So, we have journeyed together to uncover 3 silent heroes and the golden formula to protect our hearts. Don't you feel a sense of relief, knowing that health is within reach, not distant or expensive as you once thought? Before we part ways, I want to offer you a gift more precious than any medicine, any supplement. It is faith in yourself and an opportunity to change your life. My dear friends, these 3 foods, dried shrimp, dried pollack, and black beans are not miracle drugs, but they are natural elixirs, affordable, easy to find, and most importantly, proven to be the best companions for both muscle and heart health in seniors. I know, changing eating habits is not easy, especially when we've been accustomed to old routines for decades. But I want to invite you to join Harold's 30-Day Healthy Heart Challenge. For the next month, every day, choose at least one of these 3 foods and incorporate it into your meals, following the golden formula I just shared. A bowl of black bean porridge in the morning, dried shrimp soup for lunch, and a little braised dried pollack in the evening. Make them an indispensable part of your diet, as a commitment to your own heart, as a promise to your own life. After 30 days, I believe you will be amazed by the change: lighter steps, deeper breaths, more stable blood pressure, and most importantly, an absolute peace of mind knowing you are protecting your heart from risks of disease like heart attack, stroke, diabetes, high cholesterol intelligently and effectively. Remember my words: information doesn't change people, a new identity and a good story do. And your new story of a healthy heart begins today. Age is just a number, but a healthy heart and resilient muscles never get old. You deserve a life full of energy and joy. If you are ready to embrace this future, please comment below, "I accept the 30-Day Healthy Heart Challenge, so we can be healthy together." Or, even simpler, if you found this video helpful, Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more health stories and tips, especially for your heart, from Harold. Your health is my joy. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next video with more health secrets.